I'm very much impressed by the results being shown by Damelade. It was really astonishing and yeah, very impressed. And I think you're, as platform, you're really blessed with such leaders, and also the results being booked. And what I'm also maybe referring to, what the previous speaker was talking about, your aim to go global or to expand is really a nice one. And adding to that, I think I'm of course no longer in the age group of 18-25, but maybe from an elder person, I would like to help and to give some advice in that. And also recently, I read a book and followed a podcast about diversity in age groups. And I will share it later on with Damelade what that is about. And I think it will also be very helpful in that sense to in this next step, in this next aim to grow. Because one of the things I have learned is that every age group has its own distinctive features to get connected and to really get the message across. So not every age group has the same receiving angle as the other. So it was also an eye-opener for me. Sometimes maybe not able to get connected to one age group versus the other. So it's good to be aware of that. And one of the cliche advices I can give you, although in that particular age group of 18-25, when I was that age, I was also not but be aware, please read as much as you can, because the statement as read before you lead is very much applicable. And again, I wasn't also aware at that age that reading was that important. But when you start reading and you start reading the right stuff, especially about leadership, it will bring you far, and it will give you a lot of fruit. So I would like to encourage you to do that. And yeah, please reach out if you need some tips on which books to read. But it's really something to think about when you want to get to the next step and to get into development. So that's very yeah, very important to do so. Also be aware that, and of course that is also not new, but I'm also, as a person, sometimes have a tendency to do it alone. So as ambassadors and as leaders for now and in the future, it's good to learn the love language, as we call that, that we have, let's say, empathy for the ones we lead. Sometimes we're that much focused on goals, and especially you need the goals. To be honest with you, you need goals, you need focus, you need something to reach. But it has to have, we have to have love before we engage, and that's also when we can let's say be louder in terms of hearing our voice. So in that sense, you really have to do it with passion and with love, with everything you do. So also the request was made by my previous speaker was like, yeah, give your ideas, but ideas is one thing, but you also have to bring in your own role and what to do and how to be part of that, what your own role in that is. So context also of yourself and the situation of the problem is very important to be aware of. So context and history are two elements which we are most likely sometimes are forgetting. But if you know that and you are aware of that, you're able to have a solution for the future. At the same time, I'm very much aware of the fact that from Holland's perspective, we sometimes speak very easily about situations. Not saying that West is better, but I'm aware of that on your side. There is a lot going on. There's a lot of things happening and coming at you. So we also have to be patient and do it again with love to get everyone on board. And the last remark I would like to make is that we need, in terms of leaders, we need more guard dogs instead of guide dogs. We have a lot of people that are only pointing out what the risks are and what is not possible and what should be, in terms of rules, what should be done. But we really need leaders that are guiding people, and be aware of that you can be that guide dog as well, with some good mentoring. So I wish everyone to be that guide dog for now and the future. So thank you for now.